Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and today I have some easy and delicious recipes using lentils. Believe it or not, I've been using lentils a lot more often than I have in the past. You've probably seen some of my other videos where I talked about our issues with like trying to lower cholesterol, and we've been trying to add more fiber as well as more unsaturated fats. One of the ways I'm doing that is by making more vegetarian meals, and a lot of that included lentils. And a few of you have said you had a lot of lentils you were trying to use up. We're looking for some more recipes, so today I am happy to deliver. Now, why lentils? Why would you want to eat lentils above anything else? Well, all vegetarian proteins are good. However, the lentils, the nutrition information, simply amazing. So for example, 1 cup of lentils has like 230 calories, which is not a whole lot, and you get a whole lot of food for that. It is also very high in fiber and in protein. So 1 cup of lentils, cooked lentils by the way, has like 16 grams of fiber and 15 grams of protein. Now, the recommended daily intake of fiber for people is usually anywhere between 25 to 45 grams, maybe a little bit closer to the 45. So if you think about it, 16, you're like almost halfway there. And then 15 grams of protein. Most people get anywhere between like 60 and 100 grams per day. So if you think about that, that is a lot. I also love lentils because they are super cheap. I can actually find some at my local Dollar Tree. You can get a 1-pound bag for $1 there, as well as any other place. I know Walmart has them for like 98 cents. You can find them at pretty much any grocery store in their like dry bulk goods section. And a 1-pound bag has about 10 servings or so in it, so you can get at least 2 or 3 meals out of the 1 bag. Now there are a few different types of lentils. I know there are red, there's like green and brown. I've only used the red, and I think it's the brown that I usually buy. Now the red kind gets really mushy and soft after you cook it, and it's really good for things like soups and a couple other things. The brown ones are a little bit more firm after you cook them, and I use them in things like sloppy joes and tacos and things. The 2 recipes I'm going to show you today are lentil sloppy joes, which is a really big favorite around here, and a lentil taco meat, which I tried for the first time and absolutely loved it. So let's get into the recipes. This first recipe is lentil sloppy joes, and I actually made a mistake with this, which actually turned out just fine. I was supposed to use crushed tomatoes, just regular cans of crushed tomatoes. I forgot to buy them for this recipe. So when I was out at Mr. Max that day, I bought some spaghetti sauce instead because they didn't have any crushed tomatoes. But this is made in the slow cooker, which makes the process so much easier. Now with dried lentils, you need to rinse them and kind of pick through them to make sure there are no rocks or anything. So after I rinse them, I put them in the slow cooker and then the spaghetti sauce. Now, I probably didn't have to add like the extra seasonings and stuff, but I added some basil, oregano, salt, pepper, and then I added a little bit of extra water. Now, and I think I also added some chili powder. Sloppy joes taste good with chili powder, I think. But these cook for 8 hours or so on low. And once it's done, it's nice and thick and ready to be put on a sandwich. I mean, you could even put it on a wrap if you wanted to. I used some really good, like Aunt Millie's whole wheat buns. And I had some roasted Brussels sprouts on the side, but you could make like sweet potato fries. You could serve it alongside with a salad. Obviously, it's going to be very, very sloppy, therefore sloppy joes, but it's really, really delicious. It is nice and sweet, and it's something I could eat on a regular basis. The next recipe is like lentil taco meat, I guess you could call it. And I cook this in the way you would traditionally cook lentils, I guess. I added 2.5 cups of chicken broth to the pot. If you needed to add vegetable broth, if you're vegan, you can do that. But after I boiled the chicken broth, I took the lentils, rinsed them as usual, and added them to a pot. While those were cooking, I put some olive oil in a separate pan and cooked some onions and then some garlic for a few minutes. And this right here is going to be, I guess, kind of the sauce that goes in it. You just cook these vegetables a little bit. You could probably add some bell peppers and stuff too if you wanted. But after that is done cooking, I added some tomato paste. It was 2 tablespoons of that, and then a bunch of seasonings. So a lot of cumin, some chili powder, a little bit of oregano. The recipe said Mexican oregano. I didn't have it. I just added a teeny bit of regular, and then salt and pepper. And then I mixed it around and added the rest of the chicken broth. So there was 2.5 cups for the lentils and then 1.5 cups that I put in here. And then from here, I just added the lentils and then the chicken broth or the vegetable broth or whatever I used. And I let that cook and simmer for maybe 15 minutes or so. And toward the end, it got really nice and thick. And while it's definitely not taco meat, I found that it was amazingly seasoned. And you can serve this in a couple of different ways. I mean, you could put them in tacos, which is what we did. We had some really high fiber tortillas that we used. They're like street taco size, so those were like perfect. We just scooped some in there. I also made some Mexican coleslaw to go with it. And if you were vegan, instead of the cheese, you could add avocado or some of your other favorite seasoning or toppings and stuff. Sour cream is good if you're not vegan. You could also put this in a burrito. You could probably even put this on top of tortilla chips and kind of make nachos out of it. But honestly, this was really, really good. Something I will definitely make again in the future. So I showed only 2 in today's video, but I have a few other videos that have lentils in them. A couple of them were lives that I did, and a couple of them were just actual videos. So I'm going to link all of them down below, as well as the recipes that are shown in this video today. Leave me a comment and tell me if you like lentils. What kind do you like? What do you like to make with them? Like I said, I'm trying to make more vegetarian meals, so I'm always looking for more ideas, and hopefully you've got a couple more ideas after watching this. If you like these kind of videos, let me know, and also tell me what else you would like to see. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now, and like this video and ring that bell, and that way you'll be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.